Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to beautiful Toronto. So let's talk about this, my friends. Let's talk about this. What did I learn from the heart surgery? What did I learn? On this channel, we talk about everything and anything that makes us not awesome, but freaking awesome human beings. Anything less than that ain't welcome. Not on this beautiful channel. It's been about a month now. Yeah, approximately a month. And what am I learning? Listen to this, my friends. Listen to this very carefully. Life is a gift. We all know that. But when you actually face something like this, you will realize life is a gift. But is that the only thing that I learned? I've already said this. See, in life, when things like this happen to somebody, people must share with the world what they have learned. And not only that, not should they only share, but why should you share? Because other people learn. When I talked to the doctors, when the doctors told me that Kareem, you take care of yourself, you eat right, you do this, but that's not the only thing. A lot of people have this, and they're a ticking time bomb. And I know a lot of people have this after what's happened to me now. But you know what? This is why people have to work out. See, you will only find out when something like this happens to you, when you push yourself and exert yourself. Not just working out with weights. I have got so much strength. I was working out every day. I was shoveling snow every day. I don't have an issue with that. But when I exerted myself, that's when I realized that my heart, the arteries were blocked. Most people are just living a sedentary lifestyle. And when they're living lifestyles like that, I could have done that. I don't want that. I made this decision because I want a lifestyle which is an awesome lifestyle. And this is why I went ahead and cut this year. This is why I went underneath the knife. So understand this. You must push yourself. And that's the only way you find out as a normal person that something is wrong with you. Like I told you in the previous videos, I was doing 100 laps back and forth. And then after COVID, I couldn't do 3 laps. I was huffing and puffing. See what I'm saying? Something was seriously wrong. That's what prompted me to go to the doctor. I know a lot of people who wheeze and they think they're okay. They're not. But that's okay. Their life. That's number one, what I learned. But here's the other thing. When I make the decision, and when I went to the hospital, I had made a decision. What was the decision? To not focus on myself. See, as Gandhi says, be the light to the world. A lot of people who are just sitting around in the hospital, they're lost. Because they don't have a routine. You must have a routine every day. And you become a wiser person that way. Why? How do you become wiser? When you have a routine and purpose every morning and every evening, guess what happens? You have light in your life. What am I trying to say? You have a purpose. You become alive. Most people, when I went in the hospital, they were just sitting. All they were looking forward to is the 3 meals that came. Morning, afternoon, and evening. That's it. That's what they were focused on. See, that's not what life is about. Your life, your mind, your body is resilient. You must push it. You must want it to work harder so that when you do that, it gives you purpose in life and it makes you happy. This is how your body is made. Your body is made to push itself. And when you push, this is where awesome things happen in your life. That's another thing I learned. See, when I was in the hospital, I was focusing on others. I was making them happy. I was asking them how things are. And you could see smiles in their face. Be an advancing person. That's another thing I learned. What else did I learn? Have a good morning, evening routine. Why? Why? Even at the hospital, I had writing my goals. I was exercising in my little small space. Why? Because when you push yourself, it gets you alive. That's another thing I learned. What's the other thing I learned? Guess what? Exercise is so important. When you work out, when you take care of yourself in your life, what happens? What happens? You feel good at that moment, but pays huge dividends in your life when you're actually going through a trauma to your body. You will see how fast you recoup. You'll be able to walk. You'll be able to breathe. You'll be able to do things that people think that they could not do. Your body is so powerful, so resilient. Think about that. This is another thing I learned. You will be able to recoup fast. You will be able to see that you're different from other people. I always said I'm a guinea pig. This is why I push myself. That's one thing. But what was the other thing? Even after the hospital, after my surgery, we've had 3 snowfalls. Guess what? I was shoveling my own snow. Your body is resilient, my friends. So resilient if you understand this. I'm not saying you go and push yourself. If you've never worked out, you don't go out there and kill yourself out there. It will literally kill you. But listen to and learn from your body. I'm a type of person, I listen to my body. I will not exert myself in such a way that I will damage it. That's another thing. See, when I went to the hospital, I had made a decision. I'm going to use my mind to heal me, to try to cure me. Visualize, use your higher faculties and do that and see what happens. So what am I saying here? When I went to the hospital, I made a decision that Kareem, you are not going to take painkillers. And I did not. I was healing myself. I didn't need a painkillers to heal me. I've got a higher threshold for pain. Something to learn, right? So then, what else did I learn? What else did I learn? See, when you start vibrating at a high level, you make that decision. When you become a person of value to others, when you start thinking and acting that way, your life starts changing. You will vibrate at that level, you'll start thinking in that level, you will attract awesomeness of that kind of qualities of wisdom, knowledge in your life. You will start seeing powers that you never thought you had, but you must learn how to vibrate in that level. This is how it works. See, my friends, I want you to understand something. You are a cellular powerhouse. You've got so much energy. Yeah, things will happen in your life. Yes, everybody's going to go through challenges in life. I don't care how much you take care of yourself. I don't care. But guess what? When you start living this way, you will be able to recoup and be the light to the world. That's the word. Light to the world, as Gandhi says. Be the light to the world. So, what is another thing I learned? Attitude is everything. People will go through shit in their life. Everybody's going to have a good attitude when everything is going good in their life. But the question is, how is your attitude when things are not going according to your plans? That is the true character of a winning personality. See, everybody's got good attitude when things are awesome. But what is your attitude when you're around people and when you are going, your life is in turmoil? Are you the light to the world? People have attitude towards everything in life. What is attitude? Thoughts, feelings, actions. That is attitude. See what I'm saying? This is how it works. This is when you start thinking like this and when you start understanding how that works, your life changes. Attitude is everything. But what else did I learn? See, look, we're all going to have challenges in our life. Every one of us. Life is full of surprises. Life is full of people who will do things in your life that you don't like. But how do you react to it? How do you react? That is the mark of a successful person. It all comes through awareness. And how do you get awareness? Through understanding. And how do you get understanding? Through studying that subject. See what I'm saying? But then you might ask, okay, you learned all these things. You take care of yourself. You eat right. You exercise. You take care of your mind, body, and soul. Why did this happen to you? Yeah, why did this happen to me? One thing I learned, I never asked to myself why it's happening to me. Never focus on yourself. Always ask, what did you learn from it? If you ask why and what did you learn from it? Question is, why not to you? How can you come out of this stronger, better, faster? How can you show the world that you are an advancing person? How can you show the world that your mess, it can be somebody else's savior? How can you show that? Why would you not do that? What is the purpose of me taking this to my grave today? See, this is one of the major things I've learned. Attitude. That's called attitude. But here's the thing, my friends. See, I take care of myself. We all know that. I've said that a million times. But why did it happen? Dr. Torola and other doctors that I talked to, they said, you take care of yourself, you exercise, you eat right, you think right. That has helped you to get better. That has helped you to cope with this. That has helped you to recover faster. And that is why you're different from others. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Understand this. If you understand this, your life will change. What am I trying to say here? It's also the people that you associate with. If you're dealing with crappy people in your life, you're not going to be a happy person. That is going to create stress in your life. Stay away from those people. Whether it's your family members or not, who cares? It's your life. The foods that you eat, the exercise that you do, the thinking that you do, if you're complaining all the time, it only affects you. Hereditary. If people in your life, your DNA might have this, guess what? That's the card that you dealt with. And if that's the card, so what? Don't cry over it. The fact that you have life, you should be blessed and say thank you. The job is done. Now it's up to you to take care of yourself. Everybody's dealt with certain cards in their life. How do you handle it? How do you deal with it? This is how it works, my friends. This is how it works. See, a lot of people in this world have this. They're taking time bomb. They don't realize what's the problem in their life because they think that everything is okay. But guess what? It's their life. They have to take care of it. And they have to be in tune with their body. So my message to you today is, even though you take care of yourself, whatever. The message is this. A lot of people have this and they don't even realize it. I would not have realized this if I was not taking care of myself and working out. I would have not realized if I had not exerted myself. I would not have realized it. Yeah, I would still be living. It is like this. It's like this. This is what my challenge, what happened to me, was all about. It's like this, my friend. Understand this. It's like having a Ferrari. You've got 12 cylinders. You've got 12 cylinders in that Ferrari. Your car's humming and puffing and it's going really fast. Your body outside looks awesome. But guess what? What if 6 or 8 of those cylinders were not firing and not working? Your car would still be working. You can still do things. But you spend $150,000 for that car. It doesn't perform to its level. So now you're only working on 4 cylinders. That's it. You can't do as much. And one day, eventually, what happens? You go over a hill. You're going in a hill. And your car gives up. And it dies. A shock happens to the car. And that's your body. So this is what this blocked artery is about. You've got all these cylinders in your car, but they're not functioning to its peak levels. It's not optimizing it. And one day, a shock happens. And guess what? You die. So this is why I got the heart surgery. And this is what I am suggesting to you. Push yourself. A lot of people have blocked arteries. They don't even know it. They're just living their life. So this is what I have learned. And this is what my message is to you today. Understand this and your life will change. Guaranteed. Has to and will. So if you think I gave you value, live consciously, with purpose, in the moment, and with freaking passion. So much passion that you're going to like and subscribe to this channel. Yes? Yes. Love you, my friends. Love you. Till next time.